know what to say. I like to tease you, I like to play in my way. But when you say, get on the bed, I lose my cool and I get in my head. I'm a stone cold top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, she's a top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, I'm a stone cold top. I know everything, I know everything. I feel some energy from you like no one ever. I like to act it, so sassy, but it's out of lie. Because I know deep down I'm a bottom inside. I'm a bottom inside. I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. I'm a stone cold top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, she's a top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, I'm a stone cold top. I know everything, I know everything. I feel some energy from you like no one ever. I'm innocent, I'm top. I'm not a furry, but deep down I know bottom inside. I'm a stone cold top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, she's a top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, I'm a stone cold top. I know everything, I know everything. I feel top energy from you, said no one ever. I'm a Catholic, she's a Catholic. I can never do wrong. I'm so innocent, this is my song. But when I'm flirting, when she's flirting, I'm a stone cold top. What do you mean? I'm so innocent for this. I'm a stone cold top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, she's a top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, I'm a stone cold top. I know everything, I know everything. I feel some energy from you, but no one ever.
Hello, hello, everyone. Hi.
I'm a top, she's a top, she's a stone cold.
Let us get started. Is everything set up as it should be? Yes, it is. There we are. And I can take my little privacy shield off. There we go. Hello. We're a little bit off kilter. Let's bring that down and like this. That sounded promising. I want it like there, that close. That close? Yeah, that close. That looks good to me. Hello, Lady Magora. How are you today? Oh, I need to put my phone over here if I'm going to face the microphone. Whoop, whoop. I'm writing on Wattpad right now. Nice. Addie and Jonathan Gaming, welcome on in. Hi, how are you? Connor, hey, how's it going? How are you healing? Yar, hey, Bubba Dog, hey. Oh, it's lovely to see you all in here. Let's up my lighting ever so slightly because it's a little bit dark. Not that I mind the dark. I just prefer to have a little bit of light. Is my thing on maximum? Yeah, it's on maximum. There we go. Hello, everyone. It's lovely to see you. Right, I've got my spidergram ready. Because I haven't learned a lot about fawns. I don't really know what fawns are. So that's something I need to do. And let's get our little bit of stream music started as well in the background. If you have questions, I'll happily answer them. Well, I was gonna go through the Faun wiki and then see where we are. I might need to read a few Faun specific stories, but I don't anticipate, a huge amount. So let me use my other pen. I don't want this one to run out. Half human, half goat. Greek philosophy, Greek and Roman mythology, never mind. Greek. Doing so much better. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Connor. Did the fire help? Oh god, what did you do? Did you burn all of his stuff? Think Mr. Tumnus. Yeah, Mr. Tumnus. Mr. Tumnus was a faun. Romans believed fauns stirred fear in men travelling on lonely or faraway wild places. Travelling in lonely, faraway, or wild places. They were also capable of guiding men in need, as the fable of the satyr and the traveller, in which the title Latin authors substituted the word faunus. Fauns and satyrs were originally quite different creatures, whereas the late period fauns were half man, half goat. Satyrs originally were depicted as stocky, hairy, ugly dwarves or woodwoses, with ears and tails of horses. Satyrs were also more women-loving than fauns, and fauns were rather foolish, where satyrs tended to be sly. Getting his shin flames with a great help. I see. I haven't looked at Discord today. I presumed that you had done some burning. Some burning. Literally just went straight up in flames. Did you put it in lighter fluid? With bewitched woods and conflated with the Greek god Pan, and the goddess named Fauna, who were goat people. In fiction, okay. So they lead people. They like to lead people. Apologies for the background noise. People are just sneezing with abandon in this place. It was a whoosh. An entire can of lighter fluid. Oh my goodness, Connor, that is intense. One moment, I'm just getting a knock on my door. There we are, I'm back. What did you burn? Was it clothes? It's mostly clothes, right? Do they have to be male? Can you have a female faun? They seem to be depicted as classically male. I have dinner cooking first. All good. Hoodies, socks. Okay, clothes, yeah. They go up really quick with lighter fluid because they soak it in. Not how I know that, I'm not going to tell you. There are also female fauns called fauna. Got it. I'm so glad I have you here, Lady Magora. Always. In art, in fiction, see also. The wiki page isn't huge. Pan is the famous faun. Oh, there's a faun in Spyro. I never knew that. Mathematician to meet Pan. Okay, let's look up Pan's page. A Roman god. God of the wild, shepherds and flocks, rustic music and impromptus, and a companion of the nymphs. Hindquarters, legs and horns. Pan is the god of the fawns. He is the god of the wilderness and animal instinct. Yeah. I'm thinking a short story which I write from the perspective of a Christian person, man or woman, not sure yet, who gets cursed or gets hexed or jinxed or even gifted to become a faun, and I want to use that devil look. What's it called? Baphomet? Baphomet. Yeah, the goat-headed devil. I'm thinking about that as well. I'm holding that in one hand. Johnny, hey, how you doing? God of shepherds and cattle. May have got myself thigh highs for a straight Christian male. What's wrong with that, Bubba? We're all straight here. I have to contain myself. I like that idea. Thank you, Lady Megora. Alternate Medusa backstory? Oh, I like that. Beelzebub. Newt, Johnny. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it has themes of religion, and maybe Pan or just a regular faun appears to the main character a few times and tries to lead them into understanding that the wilderness and animal instinct is not the devil. You know? Maybe it could all be a dream. Some sort of sequence. Short story. Lucid. A quote-unquote sinful Christian is cursed to become a faun Pan/leading faun appears to teach that it isn't a curse. Something like that. That's an idea. My enhanced DVS finally came through. Finally start my new job next month after waiting since December 9th. Oh my goodness, Johnny, that is a huge amount of time. December 9th, January 9th, it's nearly February 9th. So 2 months, 3 months, 2 months. I'm translating, I think. I'm a little stuck on the finding words to bind the two parts of the scene together. You mean like connectives or a connective paragraph? Don't forget the pan flute. Oh god, yeah, the pan flute. So what are fawns like? Are there any stereotypical characteristics behaviorally that fawns are put as? They're a bit wild. They sound pretty joyous with the music. Trotting instead of running. Exactly. Made me think of Narnia. Mm-hmm. Connected paragraph. Right. Well, I mean, we're here to help if you need help. Because they've been used in Narnia. Yeah, so to put Lucy to sleep. Hooves, horns, antlers, and a small fluffy tail. Like a goat's tail. And a small fluffy tail. I'm struggling to think. They're a little bit nurturing and leading. Oh, there's seducers as well. It's where the term pansexual comes from, right? And there's a story, the great god Pan is dead. I'd like the idea of a series of poems from the perspective of someone being led by a faun. They love music. Mm-hmm. Love music. Narnia, Percy Jackson, Spyro, League of Legends, and I think in God of War. Oh, really? I've only seen the 2 modern God of Wars. I haven't seen any before that. And I didn't know League of Legends had one. Anytime that has Pan in it is directed from the gods. What about just a Pan? Alright, well that's Pan. Okay, Sabbatic goat illustration. Jesus. Whoa. Modern scholars agree that the name of Baphomet was an old French corruption of the name Mohammed. With the interpretation being that some of the Templars, through their long military occupation, had begun incorporating the Islamic ideas into their belief system. That's crazy. So Baphomet is Muhammad, and that's why he's the devil to the Christians. That's mental. I don't want to go super into Baphomet because he's not a faun. I want to keep to the faun prompt. But I wonder if I could do something with Baphomet in this story. Alright. There's our spidergram. You learn something with these writing streams. I do! I learn something new every single time. This is good. So, let me have a think what I want to go for first. Maybe a descriptive piece. I'm stuck on what I want to do. And when I get stuck like this, I'll usually write some poems to start with to get an idea of what I want to do. Let's write a free form. Hello there, Christian983. I've seen you before. Hi, how are you? Long time no see. What do I want to do? I'd say I want to write this, but I can't write it off the bat because I haven't explored the concept of Faun yet enough. I want to read my prologue for the Faun book. Yes, please! I'm back from Amsterdam, sadly. Oh, Bubba Dog, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, you are Lady Magora's hubby. Hey, how you doing? Already, Bubba, how was it? Yeah, how did you find it? In one piece, I hope. It felt so good when I saw Sun after a few months without it in Poland. Oh, Bubba, I bet it felt amazing. I bet it felt great. Let's do another thing of ideas, because I'm stuck, right. I like that idea. A short descriptive myth or like a piece explaining what happened to the Fauns and where they are now. Sun in the Netherlands? Couldn't be. Well, I'm glad you got it, Bubba. I really am. Or another glowing ball in the sky. Speaking of glowing balls in the sky, we recently had a celestial event. We had a bunch of planets align with the moon. So made a line underneath the moon. I couldn't see it because it was too cloudy, but apparently it was very pretty. 15 minutes away from Amsterdam and I haven't seen the sun in ages. Rip, Christian. Hopefully that can help with some inspo. Yeah, thank you. Bonsoir! How you doing, Bexy? I like the trend of maybe having the Fauns as a link between the human and the animal world. I'm caffeinated as fuck, let's go! I am slow as fuck today because my period started this morning. And I just realised that text box is a little bit low. It's in the text box, it's in the chat box. I don't want that. I'm a little bit slow today because my period started, but I'm alright. Bexy, I hope you can hear me with the chair outside. Bubba with a boombox, just waiting. Everybody get to the bunkers! Outside my house. I'm glad you're doing well though, Bexy. I'm glad to hear it. We got some energy. Link between the human and the animal world. And then maybe, oh, I don't know. There's a connection, there's a metaphor here that I want to make. And I'm not quite there in my head yet. Fawns are still trying. I like the thought. Fawns are still trying. Fawns are still trying to reach out to humans and hang on. Is my lo-fi running? Alright, it is running, it's just not turned up very high. Fawns still trying to reach out to humans and lead them into taking better care of the planet's wilderness. Alright, let's do that. I will never let you forget. No. Oh god, what was it? Oh god, yeah. Where can I go? Outside. I'm so sorry, Bubba. By the way, I let Oliver read that bit and he said it was a nice prologue. Hey! I can't believe he said that though. It means so much coming from him. Yeah, yeah. Well done for sending those messages. Because that's brave. Fawns definitely drink green tea. No, I like that detail. I like that detail. I'm going to put that on my characteristics. Use them making tea of pine needles and such. Mm-hmm. I was nervous AF. It was very brave of you. It was absolutely. I'm going to write a how-to guide, and this is going to seem wild. I'm going to write... how to... identify a fawn. And it's going to be a how-to guide of identifying a modern-day fawn. Canon event. Newt, we cannot escape it. Newt didn't mean our ship name. Was it Boot? I agree with Boot. It was very brave of you. You shipped the two of you? Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. It's a spicy quesadilla. Ooh la la. Of course I shipped the two of us. Was that a question? Title, When the Fawn Spawns. When fawns attack. How to identify a fawn. Trying to put this in the line that can sometimes hold paper at my desk. Hold it. Okay, it kind of worked. I need a little bit of blue tack for that bit. A very correct one. That they had a tattoo of chat on your arm. Like this. Yeah, I'm hard. I got a tattoo, baby. You love us so much you wanted us on your arm forever. I wouldn't put it past me to get a tattoo. I was here. Is that your petition to get onto the tattoo arm? I bring you news that my supervisor is sitting next to me and he wants me to bring you a message. Meow. Oh, Mickey! You're the supervisor today? Oh, look at you. Look at you go, Mickey. It is not an art to see horns, what, how would I put it? A horns rigidity through has a H, a winter hat, nor to see the hoof prints. Why can't I spell today? Mickey! Perception that we were making into one of your tattoos. I'd love to see the day I get tattooed. I can't even have blood tests. You're more important than that and deserve a tattoo on the forehead. You're right, Bubba Dog. I'm just gonna get Bubba Dog across my nose. Mickey's fam. Oh, Mickey got promoted. Congratulations, Mickey. Congratulations! He's got a little name tag now. He goes around with a little pen. No, he dips his claw in ink and then he like writes down performance evaluations. It's not an art to see a horn's rigidity through a winter hat, nor to see the hoof prints following a person in a long dress. Once you learn to see these, they are easy. However, not sure I can start a sentence with however. I got told off my dissertation for doing it. However, those hastily covered fawns are usually visiting human areas for no more than a day. You'll be fine, I'll hold your hand throughout. Oh, Bexy, stop it. I give him glasses, a bow tie, and a pen. Now good. Oh, stop. It looks so lovely with a bow tie. Because he already has like a little jacket. And he has little white mittens. Comes daily amount of Carriara's food, right? As it should be. I don't have the money for that. Bye to you beautiful people. Thank you, Bubba Dog. It's lovely to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Stop what? Being nice to me. Being so nice to me. Usually visiting human areas for no more than a day. Those fawns who choose to stay in human towns and cities can be much harder to spot. I don't know whether I want to write this on a perspective that's kind of like semi-ironic, where I'm saying the dangers of fawns. They're trying to convince you to be nice to the planet. Like, I don't know whether I want to write it from that perspective, because whether I'll be heavy-handed enough with the metaphor for people to actually get the joke. Can't make me. I haven't heard shan't in ages. That reminds me of Harry Potter. It's like the second book starts off with a flashback to Dudley's childhood, and it's like, Dudley has learnt a new word. It's shan't. It's good to get my ideas down like this, though. I may not have a solid story at the end of this, but I will have a lot of thoughts written down about fawns, and I like this perspective of there being modern fawns around. I forgot about that. Shan't. Just shan't. You may even know some already. That's your favourite part of Harry Potter? Nothing to do with Harry Potter fanfiction? Then human towns and cities permanently can be much harder to spot. You may even know some already. Yeah, I'm going to write this from the perspective of somebody who doesn't like fawns, but I'm going to be very heavy-handed with the metaphor that this person is not a good person. The person that's writing, it's like, the dangers of fawns, they're nice people. I think that could be quite funny. Closely followed by Uncle Vernon. He felt bad, alright? He ran. Translation time. All good, Lady Megora. Enjoy your lurk. Good luck with it. I'm going to be taking a break, by the way, every hour on the hour today to eat and drink something. I might eat and drink just on stream. I might not do a BRB screen, but just to let you know that's happening today because I feel incredibly faint. In the original release? Oh, damn. Oh, no. That was the OG, J.K. Rowling. Do you know, it would not have been wilder to me, because J.K. Rowling being the horrible transphobe that she is, that was not hinted at all in the books. But I was thinking about it the other day, and this is a hot take. So it's known, she said in interviews before, that Hermione is her self-insert. That's her. And she made Hermione just as she is, a sensible, bright girl with, you know, advantages. She was raised by dentists. But then she's thrust into this world where she is a muggle-born, and there are racist slurs against her. And there are, she's discriminated against. And I can't help but feel that J.K. Rowling wants to be... It sounds wild, but she wants to be discriminated against because she wants a thrill. And it's so hard to say that out loud because it's a wild take. But it's like the way she introduced the slur to Hermione, and also the way she's picked up on this thing where it's like, trans women, I'm the victim. You know, I'm the victim here. As a straight white woman, I'm the victim because someone's using my bathroom. Like, I don't know, there's something there. Those are not fully formed thoughts, but that's my take. Need me for something, call me. All good, Lady Magora. No, I'll call Mickey, as he's your supervisor. Who would are you, really, for real? Yes, please eat, drink and eat. I may just pass out on stream, for real. She made herself into a cat. Jiggy rowing, very confirmed. I agree. I also very much agree. Yeah, it's like that mindset where it's like she wants to be part of one of those stories where it's like where she's the underdog and then she becomes the hero. But if that thrills you, if the thought of being discriminated against or starting from the bottom thrills you, that means you've got a huge amount of privilege. See, I thought Moaning Myrtle was a self-insert. It's a self-insert now. If you look at her Twitter, oh my god, don't look at her Twitter. That's worse than doom scrolling. I'm bad at looking at her Twitter. You may even know some already. Okay, I'm gonna put some sort of jokey things in this. That friend who spends too much on Faun. If you've ever been a victim, trust me, you'd never choose to be. Exactly. And that is what makes me feel like she's got this thrill out of it. There's a thrill at being like, I'm the victim and I get to complain. Rather than being like, I'm in a position of privilege and I'd really like to help people with that. And I don't know, it's wild to me. Or want to be, exactly. It's wild to me. You know what that is, borderline. For real. Because the victims get special treatment. And she wants to be, like... She wants people to feel sorry for her. And she also wants to feel like the hero. And I don't understand that mindset. Hindquarters, legs, and horns. I'll do something with a tail here. With far too many boots.
Monkey.
Hello, Pale. Thank you for those biddies. Hey. We're talking about J.K. Rowling. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. I'm writing a well, no, it's not semi-sarcastic. It's very sarcastic. Piece about spotting fawns in your area and how dangerous they are. I can't start a thing with but. But, it... that... It must be known, however, that the danger of fawns lies not in their Infiltration. Of human areas, but in their radical ideas. And then I'm going to go on to say, like, fauns believe that the wilderness should be kept wild, and they believe that all animals have a right to live. Oh my god. And they believe that humans are just animals and they should get off their freaking high horse, and then it's going to be super sarcastic and be careful of your local fauns. You see where I'm going? Bonjour, my little petit pois. How are you? I am a petit tired because I started my period. Say something about how powerful their headbutts are. Oh my god, yeah, that one, I don't know, that one kid in school that used to that headbutted a football and burst it or something. That's a good one. I like that. Let me put that in my ideas. Hang on. I'm just gonna put headbutt. Or how high they can jump. Yeah, I like that. Or how hard they can kick, but only from the back. This could be funny. This is descending into smart, what, infiltration? My brain is fucked today, Magora. I still don't think I will. They have a full-on Excel hell for past week, and my imagination is tapped. Oh, Pale. That's totally okay. You can just enjoy the ASMR and the hanging out and the chilling out and the chatting. But there was a Glaswegian, Johnny. Pale, Bixie, woo! Now, radical ideas. Is a common belief in faun society, if you can call it that. Oh, I'm going deep. Maybe I'll even put like, if you see a faun, call this number, and it's like animal control, something like that. I want to be as sarcastic as possible. I love listening to your angelic tones. Was that angelic enough? We'll have to help Pale that didn't probably contain confidential information. I'm going deep. I am going deep. I'm going deep undercover. As a faun hater. Just because it's funny. Could make the number a nature reserve. Yeah. Call the nature reserve / prison department. To keep these fauns where they belong. Away from polite human society. Don't know if I'm going to be heavy-handed enough with the metaphor, though. I need to be very heavy-handed. Never trust a fart, never waste a donut. No, for real, he's right. He's right. If you say you've never pooped yourself as an adult, listen, there are two types of people that say what they say when someone says, have you ever pooped yourself as an adult? There are people who have, and there are liars. That's it. Good God, stream elements. Good God, it's true, he's right. That humans are a destructive force. It destroys, quote, I fucked wilderness up for some reason. Destroys valuable wilderness, with what? Drawing attention to yourself and please call 999. Yeah, exactly, Christian. They're not to be trusted. The API enables to pull distance between 2 postcodes and a drive time, or plugins to allow for a date and time picker. Our IT department has done some heavy restrictions in what I am capable of doing. Oh, really, Pale? So you could do it, but you'd have to go past that. I can't take both of you. I can't take both of you. Where is the S in the alphabet? We never did find that out. I haven't shown myself yet, don't get me wrong. I've been seconds out, but not so far. No. I think my running total is 3. But you guys didn't need to know that, but here we are. We're Overshare Central today. What is VBA? I don't know what VBA is. Infrastructure. I think it has an R in it. Infrastructure. They believe that we should stop our They believe we should stop our pursuit of comfort and change to one of ecological balance. And he's put something like, of course, you reader know that this is complete rubbish. And I can use VBA. VBA is the developer language you can use to back end of Word, Excel, Access. Oh, so it's like code language. Oh, wow. Star's potty trained. Let's hope that doesn't change anytime soon. I can't be the only one. Y'all are liars, I say. Use the ICT department to allow me to have a bit more rain. No VBA, no plugins, just Excel formulas. I mean, you could do a lot with Excel formulas, but you're still gonna have a ceiling on that, right? Naturally, oh, let's make up some sort of committee. We've got to have an acronym that makes it sound ridiculous. Actually, let's try and make it fit with one. It needs to have an F in it for Faun. The order of natural balance. Oh my god. I need a word. I need like a... something like that, like phonies. Because they're like phonies, but F for Faun. Faun. Order and N. Intelligence, E. You not make a sheet of just postcodes and then long and lat refer it to that sheet. Can you do what 3 words? Managed to pull some data from the finance department by bypassing the user restrictions, so IT shut it down heavily. Oh, fair. Order and nature. If I would do frugal. It's got to be something like call the phonies. It's got to be something like, you know what I'm going for? Call the... It needs to be, no, agency. It needs to be an agency or a committee or a department. Nepotism. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. The agency for wild fawn. I need a word. I want to say upheaval. That's not the word that I mean. I need a word for, like, making them disappear. I'm getting the dictionary out. The agency of wild fawn. Uranium. Utility, like, rehabilitation is the word I want to use. Something that's like rehabilitation. The agency of wild fawn understanding and what can L be for? L, every postcode in the UK. I'd go mad. So you're saying it may be a few miles off. That sounds like crazy work. Latch, Lord, the Lancet, laparoscopy. Lactose, Lasuna, Lance, Lancet, land, landed, lane. I really want to put rehabilitation in there, though. So what would it... Okay, what would it be without the fawn rehabilitation? The agency for fawn rehabilitation. Something like that. Apper. How can I fit that into a word, though? I feel like awful's pretty close, because it's got A, F, just doesn't have R. And he's trying to undercut does decimals, miles for pricing. Oh, it's time for my break. We're taking our breaks today. Every hour on the hour. Taking a break. We're eating something. Hang on. Let me just write. Oh no, break time. Break time number 1 so that I don't pass out. I see, for tax purposes. Alright, we got some... What food do we have? Let me have a look. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. I'm not going to have a Kit Kat, but I am going to have a break and a snack. And a little snicker snack. And some water so that I don't pass out. If they're impressed, they may be able to give you some access. What if I enter in... Ooh. For this acronym, what if I enter in... letters? I kind of want to stick to phonies. Um... 4 o'clock, cup of soup. Phonies, I don't have to call them. It doesn't have to be F. Maybe it could be mythological creatures with M. Under business accounts, no, I would need them to allow me access, but otherwise I would need to pay for it myself. Nuh-uh! You don't need to give them another dime pail. The... Department for the Capture of Mythological Creatures. DC, MC. That's a good point, Bexy. No, stop thinking you're on a break. I'm snacking. I'm snacking and thinking. The... I feel like I want it to be really blunt. Like, call the idiots. Idiots. The... Intelligence Department in something something. Seems crazy that they would try to show them what you can do to help them. Yeah, exactly. They wouldn't let you do that. Been asking them for this for 3 years? Whoa. This is what it does now, but if I could give me this, this is what it would do. Wow. Three years. That's wild. I really want to make phonies work. Yeah, me too, Bexy. When it's right in front of them and you're trying to help them. Yeah, Johnny. People want it to stay the same because of that. And that sucks. Imagine if they launched it themselves. Imagine if they're like, oh, we came up with this new idea. I'd leave. I'd walk out the door. Made for the... I changed that to Sync API and put everything through the IT department for the development and only worked with Power BI. Then I asked for the API to be put in a bunch of calculators only I was used, and I was told it's in the dev list. So now I'm forcing the hand. Yeah, Pale, do it! Do it! Force that hand. Ow. I love my bestie. She just chose to text me that she has an addiction to sour cream and chai flavoured things. Thanks. I wanted to hear that. Unironically, I did. I love hearing about people's days. Power BI runs off capacities and they're 2k a month? Whoa! Could be a service. The S could be service. Right, I'm back. Break over. The department for the Faun order. I need something for N. Nosiness. For an ordinance? Yeah. For an ordinance. Sorry, I wrote that in the wrong place. For an ordinance. And intelligence. Thing is, I just don't have... I want to replace this with an A, but then phonies doesn't make sense. Why do I do this to myself? That's a fair addiction. Mm-hmm. N. N. Call thee. I want to make it funny. What's a short, like, rude word? Not a swear, but a short, rude word. Let's ask Google. Snollygloster's a real insult? Wow. Is that rude? Is that offensive? Hang on. A fool, an idiot, half-wit, an ignoramus, an oaf. I feel like maybe oaf could work. Can I make oaf work? Naval Intelligence and Espionage Service. I love that. Naval Intelligence and Espionage. I know a few four-letter ones. I bet you do. Cool D. Call the oaths. I feel like oaths can work. Maybe F isn't for fawn. Maybe call the order of for the, how do you say acquiring? For the acquirement. I can't use acquirement. General eradication of feral fawns. Oh, no, I like... Okay, Jeff, brilliant. But the double F feral fawns works really well. The order for the acquisition of feral fawns. The order for the acquisition the order for the acquisition of call oath. Occultist Activity Federation Service. Yes, Johnny. You guys are good at these. Hi, IG Game. How are you doing? The order for the acquisition of feral fawns. The Oath Department. Call the Oath Department. That's perfect. We got there in the end. Let's go. Call the oaths today. Department in what agency? I don't know. I'm not coming up with another one right now. Naturally, the order for the and actually the order for the acquisition of feral fawns. Oath. Yes. Even my Spanish teacher has been horrible. Oh no, IG, what happened? I'm back. Hey, Bexy. Bon sour. Associated unions and satires. Why is that kind of perfect? Naturally, the order for the acquisition of feral fawns that these creatures would be much happier if relocated Located into an oath controlled. Typing one-handed. Oh yeah, Bexy. Oh yeah. But how do you join settle? Are you gonna take it down from the inside? You gonna take it down from the inside? You gonna go full Assassin's Creed? Or do you just want to acquire some feral fawns? I see you. Did not help us with the exercise. She criticised the class. Oh shit. Into the answer. She moves on to the question without saying the answer. As a result, we have no notes. Shit, IG, that's terrible. You'd probably learn more from Duolingo. Look, I don't make the kinks. I just roll with them. They are free to enjoy a life of I need a word for limited. I need like a very departmental word for limited, like a controlled measure. There is L in the alphabet anyway. Limited. Circumscribed. What's circumscribed? To encircle. I'm going to use that. Yes, I have tender white meat in the other hand. Yeah, Bexy? His union is just short. It's short for it's just anus. Exactly. That owl is way too scary. What owl? Finite. The 4 hours of school, my English teacher is absent. Love English, but go to the weekend earlier. Let's go, IG! Chicken tendies. You got tendies? Uncontrolled nature reserve. There they are free to enjoy a life of some circumscribed happiness away from savoury human society. Got it. Free to play. But they are free to play hand flutes as Free to exercise their right in private. Did you know Luke Skywalker is actually an acronym? Really? What's it stand for? I'm not a great eater of chilies, what can I say, but I love chicken. The right to fornicate. Johnny. Doesn't that sound fun? I'm going to expand on this. I also like the thought of them making flower crowns. It's short for a stormtrooper, but he's pretty short for a stormtrooper. That's a good joke, Phil. I like that. It's an acronym for shit talker. The order for the acquisition of feral fawns. I'm gonna put and satyrs. Because I really want an S on the end of it. And then I can have Oath Controlled Nature Reserve. The Oaths. I really want S on the end of it because then they're the Oaths. You know? I want them to be the Oaths. Ow. I'm not still eating. Can I show you guys a picture of Cosmo real quick? So, I scared the fuck out of him. I was having a bestie picnic with Bestie. An indoor picnic. And, I forgot the flash was on my camera. And, like, I'm sorry, my guy. It's that bright, it's not showing up. I want to put this in the Discord. The state of that picture. Hang on, let me put it in the Discord. I was laughing so hard at it earlier, I sent it to everyone. And the way he's, like, calm in the picture, like, my bad. My bad, dude. He said devil. Could be feral satyrs instead. Oh, it could be. But the prompt is fawn. I have to say fawn in it sometime. Goddy boy, goddy. It's just my bad, dude. No, sorry. To call our department on. And then I need a phone number. To avoid saying it. That's a good point, actually. These satyrs, definitely not fawns. It's like the beacons on the condor calls for aid. I think his body took a screenshot. Like... $304. 55508. Does that have a sarcastic meaning, or is that like an actual number, Johnny? Okay, typing ant, thank you so much for that fact. Hi. That's a wild way to come in. Hi.
I'd like to spend my vacation at the
library. Thank you so much for your follow to the library, typing ant. I hope that you have a wonderful stay here at the library. 555 doesn't exist as an area number, just random numbers. Oh, this is complicated. Oh, we reached our goal of a certain amount of followers. Thank you so much. I want to do... That's not going to look like enough of it. Thank you very much, man, for reading my fact. Thank you very much for sending us the fact. They're great. Whoop whoop. I'll put the fake phone number in. And then I'll look it up and make sure it's not a real number. Why am I afraid of putting a real number? It's someone's fault if they call it. Alright, 1, 3. Nice. 2. Report any of fawn. Is it fawns or just fawn? In area. I don't know if the plural is fawns or fawn. We love facts here. We do! I just love that that was the first thing you came in with, just ant. You are an ant. We love you for being an ant. Oh, sorry. This isn't Overwatch ranked, as the text says. Oh, no. What do my tags say? Let me have a look. LGBT, ADHD, English, safe space, lesbian, Overwatch ranked, writer, writers who game, first playthrough. You're right, it's not Overwatch ranked, but it could be. I now enter with Monk. You know what, you're right, it's not that wild here. Unbelievably correct. Hey Tay! How's things going? I hope things are going well. And then maybe I could make another one of these where it's like horns, legs, hindquarters. What is it? Half human, half goat. Maybe you could have a beard. Horns, ears. Could also put a footprint. Could use venison as a slur. That's wild, Johnny. I love it. Even Stream Elements knows. No, for real. Oh my god, you didn't even put a quote number on it. That is wild. You missed a romance that formed yesterday. Oh my god. Kinks. I forgot about kinks. Connor and Jinx. It's gonna happen. Steroid shot and antibiotics. Oh god, yeah, the bronchitis. On lunch break from work, since I am not considered contagious. They still want you to go into work with bronchitis? No. Streaking through chat and giving private shows on request. I request. Come here. I want another one, but it might just end up being HL. I'm having such trouble coming up with those. I could put it as anything, couldn't I? I'm gonna put and remember. No comment for me. Hi, Connor. Don't forget your romance that quick, Connor. I have to tell Jinx you're gonna be burning all of his stuff next. Welcome to the US workforce. You are majorly, mildly, or not contagious because 2 of those 3 answers mean you're coming in. Really? I need the money anyway, there's no savings. Oh, I'm sorry, Tay. I'm sorry to hear that. And remember to look for, to look at. I'm tempted just to leave this bit blank and move forward. Can you confirm that 555 is a non-existent area code? Can you confirm that? And remember to look for something. Because I want it to be like, if you see this word, call the oafs. Maybe it could be a compliment. Still one-handed, I'm loving this too much. Good. It's reserved for directory assistance and information numbers, so it is not an area code that business or residents can get correct. Right, perfect, Tay. Thank you. If you see... There's something about seeing, like, I want to say it's like, if you see nature or something. I'm going to need another note page for this. No trousers. Ecological... What would you call it? Alright, I can't think of the rest, but you see what I mean? And remember, N A T U R E. I'm gonna put affinity for flower crowns. Not sure what I'm gonna put for you. There we go. Something like this. Nature. I haven't filled you or E in, but I can shoehorn some in. If you see any signs of nature, call the oafs and we will remove the offenders. I don't know how to spell that. You see what I'm going for? If you see any signs of nature, call the oafs. We'll get rid of it. Yeah. Holy motherfuck, Gino DeCampo is in the shit. Oh god, what's he said? He's always giving me weird vibes. If you see the putrid veal infecting your streets, call the oafs. No, I want it to be like a, I love using veal as a slur though, but I love the idea that it's like, oh, it's a positive thing, but that the person reading it's gonna be like, Jesus Christ. Hey, Connor friend. Hey, Tay. Oh, look at you guys being cute. Bring American. You are exotic here. Only milk alternatives with a barista hiding their legs under the counter. You're in enemy territory. Oh no, Tay. Remove the offending. Remove the offending. Put faunus. Fauna. Because fauna is the name for animal as well. It's the Latin name for animal. Okay. Signed. Oofs. Does that make sense? Does that read as satirical? God, I hope it does. I still need something for U and for E on it, and I'm going to rewrite the entire thing because it doesn't have a clear structure. But does that make sense? Unnatural, unnatural horniness. Udders. Oh god. No, I like unnatural. Udders is great though. Unnaturally. Unnaturally high at jumping or something. Affinity for flower crowns, tall hats. Unnatural. Unnatural ankle shaping. Now hold on here. Naturally charismatic, erratic behavior. That could be, yeah, erratic behavior. E.g. kicking and jumping. Beautiful. If you see nature, call the oafs and we'll remove it. Eh? Eh? Stares at bright lights instead of getting off the roof. Oh, I love that. Faun in the headlights. I love that, Johnny. You're a little faun in the headlights. Alright, okay. Well, for a first draft, for a direction that this piece is going, I feel like we're doing really well. So this is a leaflet. I may even design it in Publisher. Can you imagine? That would be kind of funny. I'm not going to put how to identify faun. I'm going to put fauns. Fauns in your area, because there's a slight innuendo there. Fauns in your area? Question mark. The breast scouters headlights. I do stare at them and I do freeze. You're right. Could be, could be. People think that spotting is faun. I'm not going to start it like that. There have been reports of fauns in your area. Yeah. There have been wide spread there have been an increasing number, maybe, of widespread. Been an increasing number of... I kind of want to rewrite it. I know it wastes a page. I can use it for notepaper. There have been an increasing number of widespread reports detailing the presence of mythical creatures in your area. Boom. Boom. I'm vibing with this lo-fi right now. There have been an increasing number of widespread reports detailing the presence of mythical creatures in your area over the last few years. 10 years. Because I feel like the fawns are a direct parallel for people caring about the environment in this. While many have accepted the presence of those these I'm going to go ahead and directly call them animals. When you've accepted the presence of these animals, some realize the true threat that they pose to modern society. There we go. What did you do to Johnny? What did you do to Johnny? High voltage! Danger, danger! Pale just put down Johnny for no reason. An assassination in the chat. Yeah, Pale, how could you? Just because I keep overusing your name in puns. Okay, it's called for. Can you clue them of blocking roads and defacing monuments? Yeah, yeah. I could. It could be very, oh, what do you call? Oh, what are they? What are they? Stop oil? Just stop oil. BRB, messy hands. All good, Bexy. Car-based property damage and defacing. That is modern society. Realize the threat that they pose to modern society. None more so than the Faun. A most troublesome half person, half goat creature. Breeding livestock, Oh, the name they prefer. Littering shed horns. Oh my god, yeah, these are really good ideas. I'm screenshotting it. Most troublesome half person, half goat creature. Yeah, I like this. I like maybe putting a section in here. What if fawns had their way? Yeah, something about that. What if fawns had their way? Plants would be allowed to grow. Of not deers, would you have read those stories? They are seriously creepy. Is that like skinwalker stories? They are terrifying. That utilizes modern disguises to I'm going to put integrate themselves. I'm going to put infiltrate. Infiltrate into innocent human neighborhoods. Native American times, which is the wildest part. Which I mean, and there's that whole thing where it's like, why do we have the uncanny valley as well? Why would a human have to be afraid of something that looks almost human, but not quite? That's wild. Sorry, stretching. Ow. Crits are a bitch, man. Ugh, I'm the bitch. This is just the introduction. Innocent human neighborhoods, but thanks to a new Department of Social Defense, you can now play a role in the peaceful relocation of the There we go. Later, Tay, don't work too hard. Don't work too hard! Everyone please know, Tay holds each of you in his heart. Oh, I'm glad to be in your heart, Tay. Back with clean hands. Hey, Vexy! Yeah, exactly, Johnny. Fancy being my patron? Vexy! I would never know what that sort of thing means. I'm gonna put identifying here. A Faun is easy. Bexy just outright asking, right? Just going straight for it. If I beat around the bush, well, you can beat around my bush. You just go straight through the bush. Same brain. Add as a quote. Don't know how to. All good. I'm sure Bexy and Pale can add it. Not me not knowing how my own ad quote works. Quote, ad quote. But it's not so. Well, it's certainly not an art to spot a through a hat. Nor to see hoof prints. Following a person in a long dress. Well, it is not an art. Once you learn to see these, they are easy. I need to take the while out. No. Well, it's not an art to see these. These hastily covered fawns, yeah. Or a day or two. There we go. Rewritten the introduction there. Do you remember each note, Bexy? Could be around my Newt sister Bexy. This whole thing's getting added. Same brain, Newt, pretty much to all of us at some point. We do have the same brain. It's 8, break time. Oh, thank you, Connor. I appreciate it. Break time. Break time. Oh, I was kind of snacking all the way through that break, but we'll get some water from my gallon water bottle. And I should probably get up to pee at some point. Why don't I put on words on stream for 10 minutes? And then we can get back to it. Because I'm nearly done with this. I've planned it pretty well time-wise. And I do kind of need to pee. Let's turn off the lo-fi so we've not got two different things going. Do you know what I hate about periods? It's not the pain. I can cope with the pain. And I can cope with the, I never want to call it mess because it shouldn't be called mess, but I can cope with the, you know, the product of it. I can cope with all of that, but it's the way that it makes me shake. Like, I feel so unsteady. Does that look like a steady hand to you? It doesn't feel like a steady hand to me. But, it's the way that it makes me feel weak. I hate it. I hate it. You're having regular breaks and food and drinks? Excel dream out of my brain. No, I made a promise to myself. And I'm trying to keep to it. It's not going to be a promise that I'm going to keep every day, but it's going to be a promise that I'm going to try my hardest to. Let's pop this on just for 10 minutes. And you guys can play some word game, and I can use the loo, and we can chill out for a bit afterwards. Doesn't she sound so much better for it? Oh, really, Bexy? That means a lot. It does make you shake. It really does. It just makes me feel really weak. And, I have something under my fingernail. That was gross. Ew. But, it's like that feeling of being like, I don't know, like almost see-through when I'm on my period. Like, I feel like I'm see-through. I don't know how to explain it. You need to hold your hand to feel it. Oh, pale. She suffers with PCOS. Oh, Johnny, me too! I read online pickle water can help the cycle. It made her skip a day, flushed her system, and she suffered with low iron for weeks. So, I can't say that I have PCOS because I don't have multiple cysts on my ovaries. And that's the definition of PCOS, is poly, multiple, cystic, cysts, ovaries, ovary. But I had a very nasty cyst in July last year that burst. And I've had the hormone imbalance for 4 years. So I don't know whether I can say that I have PCOS, but I definitely have that sort of a cycle. Like at the moment, I was meant to start on Sunday this week. And instead I started this morning. So I'm a little bit out, but I'm not terribly out. And I do a lot to try and rebalance my hormones. Try pickle water when you start, might help. I can imagine the salt tastes really nice. I went mad on salt yesterday. Right, anyway, you guys play this game. And I shall see you in about 5 minutes. See you in a bit. Hello, hello, I'm back. I had a little snack, I had a little drink, I had a little pee. I just had another little drink. Too much caffeine, now I'm sleepy. Oh, Bexy. My bread just rang the dinner bell. Oh, hell yeah. How are we getting on? Level 6. Nice, guys. GG's. It makes me crave salt too. Oh, for real. Popcorn. Oh, I'd love some popcorn right now. Thing is, microwave popcorn I don't like. I always end up burning it. I do have plain popcorn kernels and a popcorn bowl that you can put in the microwave, which is the most fire way to make popcorn. I'm not texting. Okay, someone's sending me paragraphs right now. Hang on. Don't like this game. Filmy is a word, but MILF isn't. Filmy? What's filmy? As in has a film? Or is a film? Science, of course. Alright, there we go. GG, guys. GG on the words on stream. I just typed out a whole paragraph explaining to somebody that they hurt my feelings recently, which is fine. I just typed out a whole paragraph, and as I was typing it, they typed back that they were sorry and that they should have treated me better, and I was like, delete paragraph. Fuck. I don't get to have my moment of saying, you were wrong, you were all wrong. I don't get my melodrama. Back on with the lo-fi. There we go. Beautiful. There we are. I leave you in charge for one round. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, alright? GG on it. Well done. Right, we are back. Back. For a day or two. There we are. It is those fawns who choose to take up residence in human towns and cities with an S. Cities with a C, please. Human towns and cities that pose a real You bring it up, that's what I'm hearing. Well, I was just gonna type. I don't know. I had a paragraph. I was just sort of like... I don't know. It's very deep. I don't have to get into it right now. But I had a very bad... It's totally fine that the conversation we had went in a different direction, but the direction it got taken in was something that upset me and brought up a lot of memories from the past. So I was like, I need, like, you know, a good break. So I took, actually, for the first time in a long time, I've taken like a 24-hour break from people, which I did on Tuesday? Yeah, I did it on Tuesday. And I just, yeah, there was some other stuff around it, and I just felt really awful, and I wanted to talk about it, and I think, I don't know. I can't apologize for having trauma. I wasn't badly behaved, I don't think, but I don't know. You never know when you're that upset, but I wasn't badly behaved. I think I snapped twice. That pose a real threat to the human populace? It can hurt when you're snapped at, and I understand that. Good for you, Newt. Thank you, Bexy. Standing up for yourself and taking a break when you needed it. Thank you. Sorry, I'm late. I've arrived to something interesting. Yeah, Major Jinx. Hey, how you doing? Real threat to the human populace. Unfortunate. These fawns can be much harder to identify. They may even be known to you already. Tired and in pain. People general idiocy and being dragged around the shops. Haven't eaten yet. Hangry. Oh no! Did you and Candy go shopping today? And what do you mean general idiocy? What happened? Tell me everything. Jinx, I finally did it. 100% legendary on Battlefront 2. Let's go, Pale! My husband is here. Got her! Hello, my lover. Hello, my friend. Kinks is in chat, everyone. Kinks is in chat. They're here together, the boys. Aren't you already? I'm gonna keep these 3 examples because I feel like they add a little bit of comedy and it tips off the reader that this is supposed to be incredibly sarcastic, because if they didn't get it from these, they're gonna get it from this. I ship them almost as hard as I ship us. We got a shipping container in chat. You're being hurt by people being idiotic at work. Oh no! Physically hurt? Not one person with far too many boots. With far too many, what are they called when the boots go up the leg? Knee-high boots. I'll just put boots. Yes, thankfully no damage, but enough to get annoyed. Yeah, I'd say that's fair enough, Jinx. Absolutely fair enough to be annoyed by it. Were there incident forms needed? I like this line. I think I'm going to keep it how it is. Concentration of but in their radical ideas. Wonderful. What's going on? I'm sensing something is up. Well, two things are up. The first thing is my period arrived early. It was supposed to be here on Sunday, and it was like, surprise, surprise! But thankfully, you know, things are good. No clothes stained. I caught it in time. All's good. I'm just a little bit shakier, a little bit lower energy, and I've been taking more frequent breaks. And the other thing is I'm just having a little bit of an interpersonal issue with somebody, and it's fine. It's important to talk about, but I just find it difficult to assert when I'm upset when somebody's already apologized to me. Like, if somebody said sorry, I just want to drop it, but I recognize that it's important for me to say, you know, thank you for saying sorry, I really was upset by this, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I've just said I'm going to think about it. No, thankfully, good. The obvious comment wears golf shirts and sandals and socks to the office. Unfortunately, not a Faun, but we can make something up. But we can make him disappear. Oh, I love that. I'm screenshotting that. That's going in at some point. It's instructing father energy. Well, you know, they're around. They're around, but as always, nothing to be done. It's not extreme right now, so I'm okay. I don't know whether to capitalise Faun or not. Well, you wouldn't capitalise human, would you? So I guess you wouldn't capitalise Faun. You can even call it that. That humans are a destructive force that Valuable wilderness. I'm just going to put without infrastructure. I don't need housing. Something is up at Connor's head. No, for real. That's just Jinx. He got his dreams. He's my good boy. Always excited to see me. You two can watch the world burn together. You can watch all of Jordan's stuff burn together. Fuck Jordan, man. Don't fuck Jordan, but you know what I mean. Anyway, we've got the lead out, Jinx. You're gonna come for the Wookiees. I better not say that too loud. Cosmo will be up the stairs. Like, yeah, where we going? I'm what? See, I make a lot of mistakes. I didn't even catch that. I spelt believe as belief. I really do wonder about dyslexia sometimes. We should cease our pursuit of comfort and change to one and change to one of ecological balance. Now I'm going to add a passage here to do with what if the fawns had their way. Who's messaging me? Whip me daddy Connor. Need the Morgan. Oh yeah, Jinx. Also sounds like a lot of fun. You guys, what happened?
Good boy.
Hello. Was that for Connor, Jinx? Thank you for those biddies. That's right. If these fawns had it their way, they would use their keep missing out a lot of words, a lot of letters in words today. Was there knowledge of wild areas to grow their territory into ours? Our streets would be paved in flower crowns and shed horns. all night. There we go. Sorry, I need to finish that passage. I know I went very silent. Kind of sounded like last night. Yeah, you did. I can't get turned on again. Not this. Did sound a lot like you, Jinx. It did. I'm gonna be pursuing a career in smut reading. So Jinx and I have actually been looking, because I read books at my library, and Jinx does a lot of voices. And we've been looking at voice acting opportunities, and we've been looking at making a voice demo reel for each of us, just to see what sort of jobs we might scope out. And there's some interesting stuff out there. You can be a smut reader. You can get paid to read smut in a sexy way. That's a thing. Book talk is crazy. Book talk be crazy. And perhaps worst of all, where now any extra cash I can take. Well, you can just look them up. So it's just remote voice acting jobs, and then there's usually websites that you'll come to, and you can filter by gender, by type, by if they're paid or if they're paid in #exposure, or they're sort of, you need to travel to a local studio or things like that. So have a look. Honestly, have a look. It looks great. Pay me and I'll talk you to come. Does sound like a lot of fun, to be fair. It's a thing. I couldn't believe that it was a thing. Gonna be good if we can get this off. Hell yeah. I would like to, because I love reading books and I love putting on all the voices and I love doing that, and I would love to be able to do that and earn a bit of money. That would be nice. But I think maybe I'd start with a few voiceovers of something. I don't mind. There seems to be a lot of work for female English voiceover, and there seems to be a lot of work for male American villain. What's this on? Honestly, just look it up. I can't remember the name of the website, but it's the first thing that comes up on Google. Any recommended sites? I do have them bookmarked, but I can't find them. I pay for some Newt voice upon some boot voiceovers. No, you meant that. You meant boot. And we came up with Newt stream, oddly enough. This is true. Not sharing our voiceovers for private eats only. Oh yeah? You want to keep it exclusive? Yeah, let's do this. And I think maybe, because this is a pamphlet, I think maybe at the end of this story I'll say that it's a faun reading it and they scrunch it up and they throw it behind them. Something like that. Or maybe they're hanging out with their friends who don't know they're a faun. That would be funny. Pharrell, not Pharrell. feral fawns. These creatures would be much happier if relocated. Mm-hmm. Keep this the same. Private ears only. Mm-hmm. Can't allow others to hear you in moments of pleasure. It's honestly just me eating, like, biscuits and moaning into the mic. That's the only time you'll ever hear me moan. And I know you... I just know you make a lot of noise. How do you know that? Get away from me! How do you know that? How could you possibly know that? That's wild. I call bullshit. I'll have you screaming. I would never. I don't even know what this means. I would never. How the fuck do you know that? Get away. I know things. I have connections. Oh, whoops, ran out of page. I know you say so well. How? I can read you like a book, ironically. That readable woman. I'm changing my accounts on everything. That readable woman. That's me now. I do be readable. Apparently! How do you know that? How do you know me that well? They're free at these reserves to... They're free in these reserves to play the plant flute as long as they wish. To go up around. I'm restructuring this sentence and it's taking a lot of my brain power. Hang on. They have to play it, but I want to. Free at these reserves to exercise their right and to There we go. Go add that, readable woman. Beautiful. Thank you. Don't make me Discord crash call and use the voice. Jinx. Let's just say I know from instinct and I know from my dreams. The voice. My dreams are very loud. Don't know what you mean. Don't know what you mean. I'm sure I'm loudly campaigning for Faun rights and nothing more. Mm-hmm. Strongly encourage you to call our department on fake number. Which I need to check is fake. Let's mix it up as well, apparently. Apparently that one's going first now. Doesn't matter. Because my brain is not working. Alright, new page. We're getting a lot of work done today. This is great. I got a call from a friend. Man, once he starts talking, he won't stop. All good, Lady Magora. Enjoy your very long call, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Nothing to do with anything I was doing to you. No, of course not. Him for at least an hour. Oh dear, that sounds like a lot of talking. We got you. If a friend like that, Magora, is it me? It might be me. Your talk is actually about interesting and entertaining stuff. Oh, Bexy, don't be so nice to me. He's a good friend of mine. He doesn't shut up. Oh, that's fair. You could talk for an hour and it would feel like 10 minutes. Flashback to the mushroom incident when I spent an hour talking about mushrooms on writing day. Every time you say I gotta go, new subject! New subject! Here we go. Doom, 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 doom. But encroaching nature. In your area. Nature has no place in modern society. Help stop these fawns today. It's an OPS approved message. What do you reckon? We're wrapping up now. We've got 10 minutes to go. That is my final draft. I think it's pretty good. And I was so there for that. I do want a mushroom stream. Look, I can talk for ages. I can just go for it. Because he kept talking like his girlfriend is hinting to go, but he's going into excruciating detail about whatever he's talking about. Oh god, the hints as well. No idea whatsoever. Being straight is neutral and being gay is unnatural. Does that mean they're all gay? Perhaps. It's a heavy heart that I have to depart. All good. And see you tomorrow. Writing club. Writing club 5 PM. AC stream at 6 PM tomorrow. Thank you for being here, Lady from Morgora. Thank you for being the Lady of the Wheel. Lovely to see you. 50 Shades of Gay. Things you're passionate about. Look, you're one of the first to say that to me. Usually I get told to shut up. Right, into the folder she goes. To be typed up. This is why I get the new refill pads. I don't have to faff around with this. It's kind of satisfying now. Right, there we are. And there's our note pages. Let's do this. Into the folder she goeth. Where is the folder? Here it is. Always happy to type things up if you ever need. Thank you, Bexy. I may well take you up on that offer someday. Right. Was the day on the pirate ship? Those were the snake haikus. Alright, so we'll put it right at the back. I need to type up the snake haikus. That's what I'm going to publish today. Just one of the snake haikus. And then I can do this one next week. There we are. Really don't mind. Thank you, Bexy. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you. Into the folder she blows. Decide how you would like it to look. Oh, that's really nice. It's always Arial double-spaced for me since I went to uni. I can't read anything else. Right. Let me have a quick look-see. Right, let's pack away. And then I will say goodbye to everybody. That was our Faun writing club. I hope those who partook enjoyed, and those who didn't just enjoyed anyway, had a chat. I'm going to keep my writing stuff out, actually, because I'm working on my personal project at the moment. And I'm freaking jazzed about it. I've actually picked it up again. No, I arrived way too late. I'm sorry. It's, yeah, 3 hours and we're 6 minutes away from 9 o'clock. So I was going to say a gentle goodbye. I have bubble wrap, by the way. Bubble wrap. Can I be your personal project? Oh, yeah. Also, I got... Did I tell you about the Pokemon card I got graded? I posted the Pokemon card in chat. There are two that I wanted to get graded. The Houndour, because I love him. And then this one, which I thought was the second rarest card in the pack, but it's the rarest card in the pack. And it got a 9.5, and I'm freaking thrilled about it. But I don't collect it, so I don't know what to do with it. No, don't leave. I'm just Pokemon carding now. And then I got the Houndour because it's the cutest card ever known to man, and I love it. I'm going to have to do a Pokemon card stream. Would you guys be opposed to that? It would essentially be me showing off, filing, and deciding what to get graded, but I could do that for hours. Happy with it? Yeah, Johnny. Would not be opposed. Okay. We can make that work. Because I'm a very casual collector. This is the first time I've ever sent anything to get graded, but it felt important. Because when you get the rarest card in any set, I feel like you should go get it graded, right? Not only to see how valuable it might be, because if it's the choice between living a better life and selling a single Pokemon card, I am going to choose to sell the single Pokemon card, even if I love it. But you should see how valuable it is, and also to preserve it, because I don't want it to get any more damage. Because it will. If you don't get it put in a slab, it will be damaged in some sort of microscopic way that only the graders can see. So that's the first time I've ever done that. I'd really love to see you open some. I have kind of ridiculous luck. Watch it disappear when I'm on stream. I've kind of ridiculous luck. Alright, I'll get some and I'll do a little bit of opening, a little bit of filing, a little bit of showing off my collection, and I'll just talk and talk, and then 3 hours will have gone. Like you say, it just sort of happens. That could be fun. Now that I have this camera set up, I'd be more zoomed out than I am, because I'm super zoomed in so you can see what I'm writing, but I would be more zoomed out and less shiny. But that could work. This is just my favourite card ever made. It is the cutest card. They're just little doggos hanging out, and there's a little... This is my favourite part of the card. There's a little Houndour, and he's asleep underneath an umbrella. Look at him! He's so cute with his little feet. Look at him. ASMR as you slot them in. That would be amazing. Yeah, I'll move the mic really close to wherever I'm filing the Pokemon cards. We could send you a lot to open. Or bring some to a meetup. Wouldn't be opposed to that. Is this the way you convince me to get a P.O. box? You can't dupe me with Pokemon cards? You probably could. You know, it's like you set up a trap with something in it. What would you put in the trap? Mine would be Pokemon cards. I am a casual collector. I'd say I've only collected 2 sets, and I've spent about 100 on each set. So I'm very casual, but this is the first time I've got things graded, and it's really reignited the passion. I just thought this was the second rarest. It's the second most valuable, but this is the rarest card in Obsidian Flames. Okay, don't witch hunt me. I think it's a really ugly Charizard. I think it's really, like, it doesn't celebrate the orange of a Charizard or the heat or the flame aspect to it. It looks incredibly modern. It's got those triangles that make it look kind of metallic, and then it's got a helmet on its head. I don't vibe with it, but I am very grateful to have the rarest card in my possession. It's a very cool thing to have. But in terms of design, it doesn't matter how rare the card is. I will collect ones that I particularly appreciate. And just that Sleeping Houndour makes this my favourite card ever made. Just that corner of the card with a very sleepy little doggo in it makes me so happy. And I think he has his little tongue out. It's so cute. Rain card packs. You want to buy a Pokemon pack? Really long coat. Yeah, that would be me. Get in the van. I'm getting in the van. Hence the colour change and the hat. Right. Terra stylized. God, Johnny, you know things. See, I don't know. I just see Charizard and that's Charizard. What's Terra stylized? Pokemon. A temporary transformation affecting Pokemon. Gives it a gem-like appearance. Oh, I like it so much more now. I thought that was a design preference. Oh, so he's been turned into a gem. This generation's gimmick, right. I do like it more that I know that now. Shiny fire lizard me likey. I like the card. I like how shiny it is. I just don't... I don't like the design. I'm sorry! But I do like it more now that I know he's supposed to be gemified. Because he does look gemified. Very high class, something amazing, something wonderful, a very good bean. Don't know where you'd find one of them. It's a pretty cool card. I think for every pack you open, you have a 0.003 chance of pulling a gold. And then on that, you have like a 0.000 something chance of getting the rarest card. So it's insane that I got it. And it's insane that it's a 9.5 mint. That is incredibly lucky. And at some point, if it's worth a significant amount, I would sell it. But it's not like my favorite. That's my favorite. I'm not a huge fan of it. However, it is shiny. It do be shiny. I like the full art Charizard from... It might be Obsidian Flames. But when he sat... They did it perfectly. They have... On the card, they have... From this side, there's a sort of cliff going down. And a cliff going down there. It's completely dark. And there's a Charizard... Not Charizard. There's a first generation Charizard. What are they called? I'm blanking it. But there's a little baby Charizard, first generation, whatever they're called. They're the starter Pokemon, and the little light from its tail is illuminating the cave cliff sides that it's next to. And I think that's perfect because it highlights that he's a small little flame. Charmander, that's it. There's a little Charmander sat on just the edge of this sort of very dark, the two corners coming in very dark, and then is lighting it up with his little tail. And I thought that was perfect. Those are the kind of designs that I like. They really capture what the Pokemon is. Like, I love that they didn't just put one Houndour on this. They put a group of them, and they're in an urban area. There's a little one behind the text here that's eaten an apple, and it's just cute. It shows some behaviour. I don't know. I like those ones a bit better than these ones. This one is a great display of a gemified Charizard, but it's... yeah. It's impressive, but not my thing. Trust me, we have a lot of unopened packs right now. Yeah, but they're valuable. I don't want to take them off you. Right, let me put these back in my little box. Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. Yeah. Right, I've had a look. No one to raid. So I am going to have to say goodbye right now. But I'm really jazzed that you're interested in a Pokemon stream. Yeah, no one to raid. There's 2 that are on, but I haven't been in their streams enough for me to justify giving them a raid, I think. Let me pop that on. There we are. That just means you don't want them. Free Pokemon card packs. Yeah, but they're not free for you because you've bought them, you know? I would love it if somebody wanted to send me Pokemon cards, but I don't think I'd be able to keep the cards that I do get out of it. I'd have to send them back. Especially if you manage to pull, like, a really rare one. I can't do that. It's free real estate. It's free real estate. Right, that is it for today. I'm going to be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow there will be our Discord writing club for an hour between 5 and 6 p.m. Lady Megora and I do 25-minute sprints. I will be using it to type up a vocal haiku and to work on my personal project. And then after that, 6 p.m, there'll be another Assassin's Creed stream. I don't know if I'm gonna 100% Assassin's Creed Rogue. I need to think about it. I think it probably will be Assassin's Creed Rogue because I have a thing. I can't let them go until they're 100% complete. And I do still enjoy the atmosphere of playing them, but then it's mostly a just chatting stream because I'm not getting through any storyline. But if you guys are happy with that, then I'll do Assassin's Creed Rogue. If not, I'll move on to the French one. Depends whether we have already had the rare or not. This is true, Bexy. Be happy with it. We'd just send them back to you anyway. Aw, Jinx. Thank you so much for stream as always. Thank you for being here, Bexy. I appreciate it. And thank you, Jinx, as well. I appreciate it. Love the part that I've caught. All good. It's alright. You can show up. You can pop in. You can pop out. We'll lurk friendly. But yeah, thank you so much for coming, for chatting, for lurking, for those biddies, and for writing with me. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.